it's chilly in here this morning. I was just saying, man, it's cold, but we're about to heat things up with Scott from Pinzones. Brought Katie along this morning, and this morning you're making chicken Isabella. What do we need to make that?
Well, we're going to take we're going to do the rice pilaf first. It takes a long time to cook, so not like risotto like a couple weeks ago, but close enough. But anyway, we're going to just get like when cooking rice, you want to just get the water going. I actually add chicken stock. Chicken stock adds a whole different flavor to it, and since we are cooking chicken in a little bit, it'll add a whole lot extra to it. But we have chicken stock, and we're going to add this wild rice mixture in here.
And wild rice has different texture, as you mentioned. It takes a little bit longer to cook, and that nutty flavor that's just so good.
Absolutely. And that's why we're actually, good that you pointed out, actually adding some pine nuts to this, along with some red bell pepper that I've already roasted, and a little bit of red onion. Yeah, we'll let that cook in there, and that'll become just really right in there.
Ah, okay. So how long do you need to cook this mixture?
This will probably cook for about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe 35. I'm gonna crank it up a little bit. So, we
want the heat to be cranked up. I don't know why it's so cold in here today, but like I said, we're going to heat things up in the kitchen. So what's going on lately at Pinzones?
Well, we have just gotten our lineup for the Wine and Music Festival. We're having another one. We had one in June. June 1st, we had one to release our Pinzones private reserve label wine, and we had such great success that we decided to have another one, but instead of just one day, it's going to be 2 days, and it's going to be in September. And our friend John Cochran, who is a local artist around town, has really helped us put a really great lineup. I mean, most of them could be headliners. I mean,
awesome.
It's great.
They're great. And then we're also going to be featuring 12 different wines. We have, you can pre-buy tickets. We have 2-day passes, and you also, we're going to do like a VIP room. So you can like us on Facebook and get more details on the events and the Wine and Music Festival. And then Isabella's.
Yeah, we're trying to open the restaurant. Isabella's will be a Southern French Northern Italian steakhouse. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, where's that going to be?
It's going to be at the far end of the property. You know, when you come in on Fairhope Avenue and you walk all the way down through the cobblestone streets, on the other end on the Delamar side.
You just keep growing. You're about to take over downtown Fairhope, Scott.
All we can do is just go up now, you know, start adding on.
That's right, exactly. Well, if you haven't been out to Pinzones, it's so beautiful. It is a fantastic experience. Great food, and you can make this recipe yourself at home. When you log on to fox10tv.com and go to the Studio 10 page, you will find the recipe. So we'll let this cook a little bit. And then what do you want to do when we come back? What do you want to work on?
We're going to wrap the chicken, stuff it, and then we're going to bake it off in the oven.
All right, that sounds good.
All right.
Back in our kitchen with Scott and Katie from Pinzones. We are working on chicken Isabella, coincidentally, the name of your new steakhouse restaurant that's opening up as well. Yeah,
we're excited about it. We've been working on this for a long time. I mean, this kind of was in the thought process for the past 2 years, and see it's right on the doorstep of it. It's really exciting for everybody. So.
All right, well, we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but first I want to check in on this chicken dish. What do we need to do here to get going?
Okay, we have this prosciutto ham. We have the boneless chicken breast. We're going to take a little bit of walnuts and a little bit of this chopped cranberries here. I've already started it here a little bit. And basically we're taking the goat cheese. I always prefer goat cheese. It just has an extra creaminess, a lot of flavor to it. Really good. We'll just take that, and we're going to put that right on the chicken breast here. We're going to end up baking this there. And we're going to take the chicken, put it on there.
And look at that.
And wrap that. And all we got to do is stick it in the oven. We're ready to go. Thank you. Appreciate the help.
Hey, well, you know, I do what I can from time to time. All right, so this is ready to go. We're going to put it in the oven. Once we get it in there, how long are we going to have it in for?
You always want to make sure your chicken is cooked to 165 degrees, 175 degrees, just to make sure it's cooked thoroughly. Depending on the oven variance, about 10-15 minutes.
All right, sounds good. Now, we were talking a little bit about Isabella's. You guys have that whole Pinzones Italian village in Fairhope. Tell us a little bit more about all the different things you can come out and do at Pinzones, Katie.
Definitely. Well, we're located in between Church and Section Street in downtown Fairhope, and right next to CK Collection. And you can start on Fairhope Avenue, and as you walk through, you see our main dining area. We have 2 banquet rooms. We have a courtyard. We're installing a fountain at the moment to upgrade a little. And we have a wine bar, a deli, and we're about to open up Isabella's. And we have a private balcony dining room that you can rent out for the night from 6 to 10. So we have a lot of different events going on constantly. In the wine bar we have stuff, and then in the main dining. And next is Isabella's. So we're really excited.
So it sounds like not just a restaurant, more of an experience when you head out to Pinzone.
Absolutely. I mean, no matter where you sit, you're going to have a different view. It's never the same every time. There's so many different, it's all spread out. It's really nice. No matter where you go, it's very intimate, very special.
Tell us a little bit more about how the Isabella's menu is going to differ from the other menu.
That's a great question. It's still an Italian influence, but more northernly Italian, but a lot of southern French also. Okay. But we're gonna take some liberties and use a little bit of I have an Asian style dish on there. I'm also going to have a little European, some Indian, Greek. We'll have fun, you know. So.
It sounds like a lot of fun, and it sounds like a lot of good food as well, and a great experience. So when we come back, we're going to continue to work on this chicken Isabella. We're going to pop it in there and see how it looks when it turns out, guys.
Welcome back to our Studio 10 kitchen. Hope your Monday morning is off to a great start. It is definitely off to a good start here in the kitchen. A great start, that is. We have Scott and Katie from Pinzones. Scott, you have been working so hard with this chicken Isabella, and man, does it smell good. It
is great. This wild rice here is just really wonderful.
Wow.
This has been cooking the entire time. I'm going to add a little bit of apple to this. This is also great with pork, if you can take that. But I add the apple at the end. I'm going to add the remainder of these red peppers, red onions.
Okay. And you added some pine nuts a little earlier.
I did.
Man, that smells good. It looks really good, too. Colorful, and that apple is just going to give it a little touch of sweetness.
Yeah, a good bit of crunch. And just a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Not too much. Add that to there, just a little creaminess, and plus there's some salt in the butter, too. But we'll let that go right there.
That is looking good. Now, while you're getting that all stirred, Katie, earlier you were talking to us about this big event you guys have coming up. Musicians, wine. What's going on?
Yeah, it's the Pinzones Wine and Music Festival, and it's going to be on a Saturday and Sunday. It's September 21st and September 22nd. And we have 15 artists, including John Cochran, Harrison McInnes, the Mulligan Brothers, Roman Street, Lisa Mills,
Eric Ehrman,
they've all been on Studio 10, I believe. And they're great.
They're really wonderful. We have a great lineup. So 15 artists. They're all local. We are having 12 featured wines, and it's just going to be a great event. Like the one in June, it really went great. I mean, so we wanted to do another one, and now it'll be a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it in the summer, but you can go to our Facebook. It's Pinzones Italian Downtown, and now we also have a Facebook for Isabella's, and so you can keep track of all what's going on with Pinzones, and the opening date for Isabella's will be on Facebook also.
Now, for the Wine and Music Festival, you mentioned you can get tickets, and then you hear music. Can you just go around and sample different types of wine? How does that work?
We're going to have, each artist has a featured wine that they have chosen to feature during their act. And so, and then the two headliners will have Pinzone's Private Reserve label. And then, so that's how we kind of chose the wine. And then, you know, you can come and go as you please. It's $5 a day. And then if you pre-buy a ticket, it's $7 for both days.
Okay.
So, and you can come by the restaurant, or you can give us a call and find out some more information.
Sounds like it's going to be a fantastic event. You mentioned Isabella's will be opening soon in the next few weeks. You already have a lot of great things going at Pinzones, a lot of great food, your deli, your little coffee cappuccino bar area. A lot going on. So if you haven't been out to downtown Fairhope, to Pinzones, definitely want to make time to check that out and make time to log on to our website, fox10tv.com. Go to the Studio 10 page and you can get this recipe for chicken Isabella. Man, that smells good.
Tastes pretty good too.
Cannot wait to taste it. Okay, and this that you just poured on top.
That's just a juice from the chicken. I mean,
a little bit of the chicken stock.
Yeah, don't let it go to waste. It's always great.
Yeah, keep things juicy. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to taste this. Yeah, it does. This looks awesome. Are you cutting all of this?
I'm cutting you a piece.
I'm hoping I don't. Ooh, that is steamy. I can definitely. Let's try not to burn myself.
And that goat cheese came out really good. That road too.
Perfect flavors, just the right amount of spice. Everything is fabulous, and I want to eat some more. I'm going to cool this off a little bit. Again, make sure you grab this recipe from our website. Thanks for coming on again, guys.
Thank you. Always my pleasure. Thank you.
Joe?